George, thank you so much for being here. It's a great honor for us. How does it feel to bring such an important tournament back to Athens after almost 3 decades?
Thank you so much. We feel very welcome here, and it's quite exciting for us to be here, especially knowing that it's such a historical event to be played, as you mentioned, more than 3 decades. So for us, it's very exciting. Our whole organization, our whole team is really working 24/7. They're trying to make this event the best possible. We're not just trying to kind of make the event the best possible, but the whole thing around it, because we really want to represent Athens in Greece in the right manner, to really kind of showcase Athens around the world and to make it the center of tennis world during those 7 or 8 days of the event. So we're gonna do our best to get this couple of days closer to the event the best possible, and then once the event starts, we're looking forward to full stands, and as this event will be broadcasted all around the world, we're truly excited to have this event here in Athens.
The new ATP tournament in Athens has drawn a lot of attention. How important is it for Greece to have a major APT event on the calendar?
I think it's very important, actually, and as well for ATP, it was a good thing for them to have this event here, especially because Athens did not really have this event for many years, and Athens and Greece is still such a large city and kind of one of the greatest destinations in the world. So for them, it was very important as well, and I think for people of Athens, for many young children here is very nice to see best players of the world, some of the best players in the history of tennis, participating in Athens, being able to see that this is one of the reasons why the Saturday, the first day of qualifying, we've kind of opened the gates to have the free of charge entrance for everyone. It's sort of the gift to the people of Athens and Greece to actually be able to witness the best tennis in the world in person, and to have this event here. And you never know, maybe this event will be a step forward for many young kids, young players, to make that leap and to actually become a professional tennis player, and maybe even participate one day on a big stage.
We hope so. The fact that your brother now lives in Athens, did that play a role in the decision to bring the tournament in Greece, or were other factors that played a role?
There were many factors, actually. Yes, one of the great factors was definitely the great connections that we've had, and the initial kind of support from the Prime Minister and everybody here in Athens. The first time I was visiting with the idea of actually having the tournament in Athens, everybody was so welcoming, and nobody told us no. Everybody was so excited about it, and even though the challenges to make this event happen in such a short period of time, just 3 months, nobody actually was scared about it. And when it comes to ATP, they have a lot of different instructions of how these events need to be played in. We did have 3 other locations in the region that we wanted, obviously, to see whether or not we're able to do the event there. But at the end of the day, Athens was the best possible location, and we do not regret it. We really, appreciate that decision was taken here, and we're looking forward to having this event remain in Athens.
How easy or difficult was the whole process of organizing such an event in Greece?
Well, I think every event has its own challenges and complexities, and this event is not an easy thing to do. It's an event that has more than 1,000 people in the organization. We have about 350 people coming from players and their teams and families. We usually have about, and we're expecting more than 3,000 people coming from abroad to come to watch the tournament. Having all of them feel welcome and have everything they need is absolutely a challenge for us, and it's not an easy thing to do. But at the end of the day, this is our job. It's the organization's job to make it happen. It's the organization's job to make everybody feel the best possible. And for us, we've done this many times before, and it was just a great challenge. It was the first time in Greece, so for us as foreigners here, it was not an easy task. there was a lot of language barriers as well, but at the end of the day, we've come to the point where we're starting to welcome the players already, so we're very excited and looking forward to it.
I'm really curious to know how many people worked on making this tournament a reality and how long the entire organization process took.
Well, the entire process took just about 3 months. As I say, the whole organization understands about 1,000 people. The core, say, top management of the company is about 15 people. So it's not a very large team, but it's a very good team. Yeah, they're working very hard, and thankfully we did have good connections here in Athens, and we did have a lot of help from many locals here. So we're very grateful, and we do feel like home here.
Can you reveal a few of the big names who will be attend the tournament?
Well, it's no secret, that we have Novak is the biggest name that we can possibly have on an event, and then we're looking forward to welcoming Karen Khachanov as a top 10 player. We're looking forward to welcoming Lehečka as well as number 16 in the world. Stefanos Tsitsipas is the greatest Greek star of all time, and there are so many other players from the top 50. Actually, all of the players that we're welcoming to Athens are top 50 in the world. So this event puts us on the top of the high quality, let's say, tournaments of the world. And when you're looking at the ranking list and the draw, it's very similar to a 500 event, which is a higher event than a 250, and then we're very happy about it. Many players have responded. It's a very difficult week because it's the last week of ATP Tour calendar, but I think Athens as a destination played a big role as well.
Okay, you mentioned Novak. Recently your brother withdrew from the Paris tournament. How ready is he to compete in Athens, and how does he feel about it?
Well, the end of the season is very difficult for players. It's a very long season, 11 and a half months of season, so injuries occur. It's quite natural. When it comes to Novak, he's in the age where the body is not recovering the same, but as I recently stated, he's a mastermind of preparation and recovery. So he's recovering well. He's starting to practice, which is very good news, and he's looking forward to Athens actually. As a destination where him and his family are spending more and more time is definitely something that he was looking up to, and that ever since we announced the relocation of the tournament to Athens, he was always stating that Athens was the only event that he was sure to be played. Yes. To play actually, and he's very happy about it. We all are, and hopefully Stefanos will heal as well. I know that I'm on a daily basis in contact with his team, with his father, and I know that they're doing their best for Stefanos to recover. And so far we only had 2 cancellations of the main draw, so all of the best players are still there. We're looking forward to welcome them, and as well as we gave 2 wildcards, one of them to Stan Wawrinka, who is a 3-time Grand Slam champion, so it will be amazing for everybody to watch him in Athens, maybe some of the last events that he will play. Stefanos Akylaridis is one of the Greek stars as well. He will have a chance to participate on a very high level, and then we have one more wildcard which we're kind of keeping as a surprise until the last couple of days before the event. Okay.
Does bringing the tournament in Athens also mark the beginning of other business or sporting activities for you in Greece?
Well, we have had many discussions about it. It's not something that we were planning to do, honestly, but now that we're here and that we've kind of set up the whole company and the whole organization, the primary goal that we have is to keep the ATP event in Athens for the time being. This is something that we have discussions with the ATP, and then the other, let's say, goal that we have is also related to tennis, which is WTA. We would love to host at least one WTA tournament where we would have a possibility of Maria Sakkari participating, for example, in front of the home crowd. I think that's something that will be also, outstanding and amazing. And, after that, we'll see. I mean, it's a very good market. We feel, as I said, very welcome. We're still kind of seeing whether or not this will be our permanent home for the future, but if that happens, we'll do something more for sure.
From a fan experience perspective, what can spectators look forward to during the tournament week?
There's a lot. You know, it's not just about the matches, because the tournament days are very long. If I'm going to take one day into example, for example, Tuesday is the day that it's planned for Novak to play his first match. You know, he would be playing, let's say, afternoon around 5 or 6 p.m. but the matches start at 2 p.m. So we have a whole day which can last up to 10 hours. And for the spectators and audience to be actually to be there for many hours, not just for one match, is very challenging. So what we've done is we opened a lot of different food and beverage. We opened a lot of merchandise shops, and a part of that we've created many games of tennis and basketball and a lot of different say activities with the sponsors and ourselves as an organization, so we can have kind of the people entertained. More and more, we're going to have a lot of different activations now, which you can follow on our social media, where many people who've bought regular tickets will be able to participate in, let's say, a game where they can win, VIP tickets or courtside tickets, or maybe even enter in the court to have a coin toss, pre-match coin toss. So there's a lot of things that we're going to do now. So we're really looking forward to this, and we're really expecting a very successful event.
Okay, what message would you like to give to Greek tennis fan attending their first APT event in Greece?
I think the greatest message is definitely we wish for them to come and enjoy tennis. This is something that anybody who has not traveled to any tennis tournaments did not really have an experience to have, because you have so many matches throughout every single day, throughout the course of 8 days of the event. To be able to watch the best players participating in this event, to be fighting for their title. Some of the players will be fighting to actually gain a spot at the ATP finals through our event as well. So those are some of the things which are very exciting. And then one of the greatest pictures that we can send throughout the world is actually full stands. We're broadcasting this event in 130 countries around the world. If we have a great match and full stands of 17,000 people, that's a picture that will go around the world, and that's something that will put Athens on the world map. We are going to have one more event on Friday, the October 31st, which we will announce today, which will be played here in the center of Athens, where we will have Novak and one more player kind of promoting our tournament, and it will be kind of available to all. So we're excited to welcome all of the fans and people who want to kind of be on the tournament. We're looking forward to it. We created a great experience for all. So I think the only message is, we wish for them to come and to really enjoy the best tennis they can possibly
I'm really looking forward. Do you know some Greek word?
Well,
have you learned?
I haven't learned many. The worst thing about it is that I know many Greek words since I was very young, because I had a lot of Greek friends in tennis.
Can you tell us one?
I cannot, because all of those words are kind of not nice words. But those are the words that in sports are very often. So they kind of taught me those words, because Serbian words were already known by every referee. So I would kind of get a penalty. But in Greek, I wouldn't get a penalty. But ever since I came here, I've learned the let's say the absolute basics, like kalimera, kalispera, and tikanis, and Haristopoli, and all of the nice things that I can say, so I can get a smile out of everybody.
Okay, thank you so much. It was a great pleasure.
Thank you so much.